lot of you guys probably want to know what you should charge to mow a yard or how to price a yard. It's a very frequently asked question on many channels, many forums. Many people do discuss the topic and the subject. Many people have their opinion. I'm going to tell you the simplest way to price it, and it's going to make you some money, so stay tuned. Okay, since you are part-time, you're probably going to have minimal overhead, and if you do have overhead, it's not going to be to the point where you have to charge a crazy amount like $150 per hour to make a profit. So that said, I'm going to keep it very simple, get to the point quickly. $1 a minute is very substantial. $60 an hour is a good rate. That said, if a yard only takes you 15 or 20 minutes, does that mean that you should charge $15 or $20? Heck no, buddy. You need to have a minimum threshold, a bare bones base that you will not accept anything below that. For some people it's 30, for some people it's 35. Going into this year, for me, I want it to be 40. I don't want to cut anything less than 40. Now, there are a couple small yards that I do with very loyal customers that are very respectful, treat me very nice. We have a great relationship going on. And if I can get in and out of there in 25 minutes, I have no problem charging them $35. I can take that, especially since it's weekly. You know, that's $140 a month, but they're getting an excellent service. Beyond that, if you're bi-weekly, you're paying $50. If you're weekly and you have a decent sized yard or you are a corner lot, you're going to be paying me well. So that said, also, it's not fair if it takes you an hour to cut a yard that should only take you about a half an hour for you to be charging somebody $60 on a $30 or $40 yard. You need to be efficient, proficient in your skills. You need to have efficient equipment. You need to know what you're doing and get in and out and do a good job. That will come with time. You're not going to be at the same pace in August that you started out in May. So it will come with time. But as a general rule of thumb, if you're charging $1 a minute, let's say this yard takes you 45 minutes. $45 is a fair price. Is it a weekly or is it a bi-weekly? You might want to consider that as well. Some grasses are okay doing it bi-weekly. Some grasses are a nightmare doing it bi-weekly. Lots of blowing. You might even have to break out a tarp and some rakes or a blower and clean up the mess. That's going to slow you down tremendously. That is going to be the amount of time it takes to mow 2 yards. So you need to charge accordingly or get them on board with weekly or drop them. And that brings me to another subject, is know when to let people go. Know your prices. And if they don't want to pay what you know you're worth or what it genuinely costs you, they need to go elsewhere, because you're going to be loyal to them. You're going to communicate to them. You are licensed and insured, uniformed. You're coming to their yard and you're performing the work in earnest, and you need to get paid what you're worth. They're going to find out quickly that Joe Blow out there that's willing to do it for 25 or $30, he's not going to be around a month or two down the road when his equipment breaks down and he can't afford to repair it. How do I know this? Because I was Joe Blow. Year one, lots of mistakes. Know your worth, what your equipment's worth, your insurance, if you're paying workers' comp, your taxes, your payroll expenses, gas, repair and maintenance, website, marketing materials, uniform materials. All these things add up, and you need to be charging accordingly. Just don't think, yeah, this yard takes me an hour, I'll charge 25 or 30 bucks for it because I like making 25 or 30 an hour. I've touched on it before. That doesn't work. If you want to make 30 an hour, you need to be charging 60 an hour, because you are not working nonstop all day throughout the day. You will have windshield time. You will need to take breaks. You will need to go to the bathroom. You will need to hydrate. You're going from here to there. You're driving from your house and back to your house. Maybe, hopefully not, this is the case, but one side of town to the other. You're not just going nonstop. So you can't have that mindset. So once again, 60 bucks an hour. This is if you're solo. If you have a helper, you need to charge double for what you're paying them. So let's say you're paying your guy or girl $12.50, you need to add on an extra 25 for them. So if you're doing 60, 85 or 90. 60 is easy math too. You don't have to do a lot of funky conversions, but if you want to know about conversions, we can do that in another video. So for the 90 bucks, just multiply your time by 1.5, and that'll give you the dollar amount that you need to charge. It's very simple math. Try it out. I guarantee you're going to be a lot more profitable with this format. This is Bobby Bowker signing off. Part-time lawn care family, thanks for watching. Subscribe, share, leave comments. Thanks for watching.